Hi guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make slip. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a lidded container. I'm assigning this as homework, so please get a lidded container. Don't go out and buy anything. You need a lidded container. Recycle. Now you're going to go ahead and get your bag of clay. So I'm going to take my clay out. I'm going to just take a tiny bit of clay from my block. There we go. I'm again going to use my string to take a chunk of clay. There we go. That should be maybe another piece. Okay. Here's another piece. Put that to the side. When I'm done with my clay usage, I'm going to immediately rewrap it. You want to wrap your clay really, really well and then put it back into my Ziploc bag. And, of course, zip up my bag. It's really important to do that. Okay, so now I have these two little pieces of clay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to try, with my thumb, I'm going to smash these and try to get them as thin as possible. Making them as thin as possible. See how thin you can make your clay. All right, I'm going to, again, take your piece of clay and make it as thin as possible without it completely falling apart. All right, so you're going to let these sit overnight, okay? You're going to do not wrap this in plastic because what we want it to do is we're going to take these pieces of clay and we're going to dry them out until it looks like this. Notice that the clay goes, wet clay is a different color than bone dry clay. All right. Next class period, you're going to have two pieces of bone dry clay. Now we are going to use a rolling pin and we're going to crush it. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can use a jar, like a canned food. If you're gonna come to school to work, you will have, you can borrow a rolling pin. But this is just a piece of wood that I bought at Home Depot. All right, so now that the clay is crushed, I'm going to use my canvas and I'm going to pour the dry clay into my slip container. You can see I already had slip in there. Now you want to add a little bit of water. And I'm going to go ahead and use my handy dandy plastic knife. You can use anything. An old toothbrush is great for applying slip. I'm going to mix this around till it's kind of the consistency of oatmeal. So again, this is called slip. And we use slip like glue. We're going to use, you still need to score when you attach clay, but we will be also using slip now. All right, so one thing you want to do, and this is why I want a lidded container, is that if I put a lid on here, this will remain damp. Okay, so homework tonight. Look for a lidded container. Ask your parents, hey, please don't throw out the sour cream or yogurt. Get a lidded container. Make two little flat pieces of clay and have them sit out at night. Okay, thank you very much. Now you know how to make your own slip.